does your pelvis need to be recalibrated? You've done the arch and release, and you notice though when you go into the arch and aim straight down the center towards your tailbone, that your pelvis is veering off to the left or the right, almost like a vehicle driving down the road and the wheels are turning or pulling you off the straight line. So if you notice your pelvis is doing that, you don't want to continue to do your arch with this misalignment. So here's a little technique that you can do to recalibrate your pelvis to bring it back in alignment so that you can continue to do your arch straight down the center. So this pelvis recalibration comes after your exploration of doing a few arch and release and noticing if you're going straight down the center of your tailbone, or when you're arching, are you veering off to the left of your pelvis, or are you veering off to the right? So for the purpose of this video, we'll imagine that our pelvis is spilling off to the left. So we're going to do more of what the brain wants to do. And I'm going to take my hand and place it on the front of my left hip and my other hand on the front of my right shoulder. And I'm just going to feel this diagonal connection between the left hip and right shoulder. So I'm going to arch 3 times, and I'm going to allow my pelvis to veer off to the left. So let's give this a try. So inhale and arch, and allow the weight of the pelvis to move heavy into the left side, not forcing, but just allowing it to pull over into the left side, and then release out. Now the next time I'm going to do it, I'm going to also put gentle pressure in the back of my right shoulder, my right shoulder blade, and I'm going to feel this arch on the diagonal. So inhale and arch, left hip, right shoulder. Exhale, release. And allow the head to go along for the ride. Inhale and arch. You might find that the head wants to move towards the right shoulder. Exhale, release. So I've done that 3 times now on the left side. So we're just going to move our hands and bring your left hand to the left shoulder and the right hand onto the right side of the pelvis. And now this is the diagonal we're going to be working on. So we're going to inhale and arch on the other diagonal. So inhale, spilling into the right side of the pelvis and gently pressing down with the back of the left shoulder and releasing out. Again, inhale and arch, letting the back muscles contract. And then as you exhale, allow them to slowly release. You let the contraction come to rest. And then one more time. Inhale and arch the diagonal, letting the head go along. Breathe as needed. You may need to take more breath than what I'm suggesting. And then relax the arms. And then next you're going to inhale and arch straight down the center and see if the pelvis is going straight down towards the tailbone or if it's still veering off to one side or the other. Inhale and arch. Allow the chin to come down. Let the shoulders gently move into the floor and release. And you might say, oh my goodness, I am totally going straight down the center. I have realigned my pelvis and all is well. If it doesn't, then repeat the arch and release on the diagonal. 3 times on each side, 3 times on the opposite side, and shoot down the middle again and see what happens. Happy exploring.